So you're creating a needy dog because whenever she gets needy, you reinforce that behaviour, right?
Yeah.
Then when you can't do it because, say, for instance, you're cooking dinner or you've got to do school, then she gets very stressed, like the way, and then the right behaviours start.
Yeah.
She starts getting anxiety. She paces around. Because she's needy.
Yeah.
But she wasn't born that way. That was created. So the dog. But what do you think's happening right now?
She doesn't want me talking to you. So she's... Oh, I'm not...
No, but that's a very human conversation. She doesn't want me talking to you.
Yeah.
That's you humanising the dog.
Yeah, okay.
It's not she doesn't want you talking to me. It's you're not paying attention to her. It's got nothing to do with me. It's got everything to do with you not paying her attention. So when she's being like that and needy, what do you end up doing?
Stroking and...
So you give her attention.
Yeah.
So who got the attention? Who started that? Who dictated that?
She did.
Yeah. So whose terms was it on?
Yeah, it was on hers.
Right. So then she goes over to your son. She goes over to your daughter. She does the same thing. So you're creating a needy dog because whenever she gets needy, you reinforce that behaviour, right?
Yeah.
Then when you can't do it because, say, for instance, you're cooking dinner or you've got to do school, then she gets very stressed, like the way, and then the right behaviours start.
Yeah.
She starts getting anxiety. She paces around. Because she's needy.
Yeah.
But she wasn't born that way. That was created.
Yeah.
Then what happens, because you've got a needy dog that controls the humans in the house, because she gets affection whenever she wants and feels like it, anytime another dog comes over to you, piss off, piss off, piss off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you belong to her.
Yeah.
And this, like I said, this happens a lot. This is why we need to look at small dogs the same way we'd look at a German Shepherd or a Mastiff.
Yeah.
Because if it was a German Shepherd come and sat right next to you and pawing you, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
You're going to tell it no.
Yeah.
If a German Shepherd jumps up at you, what are you going to do? You're going to tell it no.
Yeah.
If a German Shepherd starts barking, you're going to tell it no. Right? But look, she's already gearing up, saying, look, come any closer to me, I'm going to nail you. No. Let her know. No. Nope. She gets off the sofa.
Okay.
It's not her sofa or you to protect.
No.
Right? That's what you're saying. You haven't established any rules on this sofa.
No, there is no rules.
No. Right. The little one's trying to play. That growl's just a warning. But advocate for everyone. But don't let her start growling and get possessive. Right? If she lays down, you can stroke her.
Okay.
No, if she lays down.
Oh.
Right now, you're stroking her, fixating on the puppy.
Yeah.
So if you stroke her now...
She's thinking that's okay.
Hey.
I don't want
Right, wait for her to get a bit more relaxed right there. Because again, every time you stroke a dog, it's a conversation. To you, you're just stroking a dog. Like, I can see you right now. Can't wait to stroke the dog. Right?
No, he can't.
You can't wait to stroke the dog. Yeah? But what you're doing is you're stroking a dog that's currently getting quite tense and fixated on a puppy, like now.
Yeah. And is she doing that because she hates the puppy, or she don't
She
want
doesn't
the puppy
hate the
coming
puppy,
near
no,
me?
because dogs don't hate.
No, so she's
She's doing it because the puppy's being a nuisance and nobody's disciplining the puppy. Or she's doing it because she's getting a little bit possessive of you guys because she dictates to you guys.
Yeah. So what do we do? Just move her away?
If she growls because another dog's sat on the sofa, put her on the floor.
Okay.
That way, every time she growls, she knows she gets on the floor.
Yeah.
So you don't have to physically correct that or anything. You just basically put her on the floor. So every time she growls, what happens is she gets put on the floor.
Okay.
So she goes, okay, if I want to stay up here, I can't growl.
Yeah.
Then the conversation you're having by doing so is you're saying, look, I don't need protecting.
Yeah.
Look, I don't need protecting. Look. Yeah?
Yeah.
So every time she growls because the dogs come near you,
Then,
she goes on the floor.
Okay. I can't believe that they're not even all in here. Like,
I
tonight.
know.
No, but because I was giving them the attention.
Yeah.
So they're going off and doing their own
Skylar
thing.
generally does go. She'll go and lay upstairs.
What? Oh, sorry to interrupt you, but what you're reinforcing right there is the dog's chilled out. The dog's not being needy. The dog's not pawing you. The dog's not whining. The dog's not fixated on the other dogs. The dog's chilled out.
Yeah.
So then you can start to fuss it. But say you're fussing the dog now. Carry on. You can carry on fussing it. If another dog, one of the other dogs comes in now, and she all of a sudden her ears go up and she starts fixating on the other dog, that's when you need to stop stroking her because now you're just fussing her for just being nice and chilled out. You don't want her eating her paw. No.
She's broke her claws a couple of times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, remember, you're still stroking her. You have to pay attention to the dog because you're stroking her when she's eating her claw.
Okay, so she's thinking.
Stroke. What is stroking? It's affection. It's a reward.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anytime you're giving her a fuss, you're inevitably rewarding the behaviour she's doing.
Right. Okay.
If she's growling and you're stroking her, you're rewarding the growl. If she's biting her paw and you're stroking her, you're rewarding that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, I've told her.
So you want to reward what you like.
Yeah.
So, for instance, if she bites her paw, you wouldn't go, good girl, and give her a treat, would you?
No.
But you still stroke her. The logic there doesn't make any sense.
No.
Okay? So, if she's laying down and you're happy with that, stroke her.
Yeah.
If she's growling, if she's being erotic, if she's being needy, if she's barking, if she's whining, if she's zeroing in on the other dogs, stop.
Okay.
Right? You can give her as much affection as you want, but make sure you do it on your
At the
terms.
right times.
But like I said, we need to treat small dogs the same way we treat a big dog.
Yeah.
So anytime you're with her, just ask yourself, if this was a German Shepherd, would you accept this behaviour?
Okay.
If the answer is no, you need to stop it.
Okay.
If you would accept it, then chances are she's doing something more appropriate to her species, which is a dog, and you can start to fuss it.
See, what I found as well, if I was talking to somebody over the field when we're on a walk and she's barking and howling, I picked her up because it shut her up. And then
But all that does is put her on a higher level. So
I realised it was wrong, so now I just ignore her completely and just eventually she will just stop and go and play.
But look, she's loving life right now. But it was done on your terms.
Yeah, she's...
So stop giving her affection for a bit. See what she does. So many times when you've got a needy dog, you'll stop stroking them and then they go back to being needy. They're like,
yeah, they do, yeah.
But she's actually just gone to just chill out, which is totally awesome. So I don't want you to not spoil your dog. I don't want you to stop giving your dog affection. I do want you to stop picking up your dog.
Okay.
Okay? Because that's just going to create problems down the line.
Okay.
Like I said, you wouldn't pick up a Mastiff, don't pick up your small dog.
It makes sense. It does make sense. And the feelings...
You wouldn't let a Mastiff sit on your head and climb all over you.
No.
Don't let the small dog do it. Because like I said, they are dogs.
Yeah.
That's just change that whole perception. Reward what you want. So if the dog's behaving and you like what it's doing, then give it all the fuss in the world. But if the dog's being a shitbag, stop giving it a fuss.
Yeah.
Yeah? Get rid of these puppy pads. The puppy pads need to go.
Right.
Right, because like I said, you've got a puppy pad in your corner right now.
Yeah.
When that puppy pad goes, the dog's still going to think you can wee there.
Yeah.
Then you're going to...
So we'll start getting into the routine now of putting her out and...
You need to get a smaller crate as well.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Right, not for this one.
Haven't got... Her and Skylar haven't got crates. Dolly hasn't got a crate. It's only the puppy that has. Dolly, she sleeps on a bed.